can you take more than one capsule of NMN per day? I've tried it for 60 days. To be honest, I didn't really feel much difference, so I want to try a little longer. So there's a couple of things to just dive into with this. One is that we can't say anything about the dosages. We're just prevented, kind of hands are tied from that from a compliance perspective. So the daily dose on the back of the bottle is 1 capsule per day. I would recommend doing NAD testing to finding out what your NAD levels actually are. For example, I did a test without taking NMN. My levels are 12.9 micromoles per liter. And that was like baseline. That's my NAD levels kind of on a normal day, right? After taking 1 capsule per day of our product for 30 days, it came to 30. Now that's a massive increase, over 50%. And actually 30 is about 50% higher than the average person of my age. So even if I didn't feel good or I didn't see any differences, the fact is that my blood results said there was a difference. And that's what I would rather trust than how I feel, because if I have a bad sleep, if I drink like alcohol the day before, I then go to sleep, have a bad sleep, I wake up, I will feel not as energetic. I will feel bad regardless of what supplements I'm taking. So your feelings can betray you very, very, very easily. Even if you just get stuck in traffic and you get a little bit annoyed, you just feel bad. So I think that's the second part of this, is that don't expect to feel a certain way, because that's just not how these things work. They're supplements, they're not medicines, right? There's a very, very, very big difference. However, I look at supplements and try to test them as if they were medicines, so I know what's going on in the background. Lots of people have been sold this dream that it's going to give you all of these incredible, experiences, all of these incredible benefits, but ultimately, every single person is different, and the only thing you can really trust is your blood. Right? So if you really want to know what's going on and you take health optimization, biohacking seriously, then you need to be doing blood tests to find out what's going on, because regardless how you feel, that's the thing that actually is going to make the difference.